Hello and welcome back to the Triple Double. Your host Cam,
Joe's back again,
and we're just gonna dive straight in, okay? Because I'm fed up with saying, "Oh, Jack's not here," blah blah blah, because we all know Jack's not here. But no, we're gonna dive straight in. Brooklyn Nets. They have now appointed Jack Vaughn, who was interim head coach.
Yeah,
went on a 2-2 record with the Nets, and has now got the full job full time. I mean,
2-2 isn't the greatest start, but no. I guess they'll take it the way they've been playing.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it. They started off. I'll be honest. In his first game, they look good. They look very solid. He's got to just now work with what he's got, though.
No, he doesn't.
No Kyrie Irving. I mean, God knows what happens now.
Should we just jump on Kyrie Irving straight away?
Well, yeah. Hang on. Right, let's do the head coach.
Let's do head coach, and then we'll do Kyrie. I like that. Yeah.
So yeah, Ime Udoka was tipped a bit.
Yeah, of course.
And then I don't know why. I don't know why yet.
Yeah, but there's a lot of controversy with him. Because I'm pretty sure there was something to do with inappropriate messaging. But
that's why
it's not our place to say it. Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
I mean, was it a thing that Brooklyn saw that and was like, because even Brooklyn knew at the time.
Yeah, Brooklyn loved controversy though. Look at Kyrie. Look at all the stuff
Ben
with KD.
Simmons, KD. They're just Harden, a controversial team, and it's brilliant. You'll have to see it.
They do. You've got to have a bit of controversy in the NBA, else it makes it not fun.
But anyway, right, let's jump straight into Kyrie then.
I mean, Kyrie Irving was one of my favourite players from the 2016 with Braun and all that kind of stuff. Loved his shoes. Had Kyrie 2s, I believe, when I was younger. I was like, how the hell? Like, he's known for being controversial. All his sage before the game stuff in the bubble and all this kind of stuff. And I was just like, of all people to say something controversial, he's always about like, oh yeah, let's make sure we're all together and all this kind of stuff. For him to come out and say what he said,
I know,
it was a surprise, to be honest.
Right, yeah. So obviously he didn't apologise straight away when he should have.
No, but the only reason he apologised is because he was told to.
Yeah, exactly. However,
he had the.
Do you think? Yeah. I mean, this is the controversial part that everyone's getting really confused with.
Yeah.
So he's got a 5-game suspension from the Nets. The Nets have banned him. It hasn't been the NBA.
That only that? So what the NBA Nets, said?
The NBA are just disappointed that he hasn't come out and apologised, and obviously blah blah blah. Right. But people are saying it's actually making a mockery of Kyrie for what he's got to do.
Yeah.
There's certain things he's got to do in there. There's like 6 things like he has to do.
It's something like go to a was it Jewish speech group or something like that.
He's got to do donate 500k. He's got to do a like anti-Semitic course. There's a load of things he's got to do.
No, non-anti-Semitic. Anti-Semitic means to be rude.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what I mean.
We're not over history lesson though, don't worry.
But but like, I think it is a little bit of a piss take.
But I think the issue that you're going to have is in this day, like we know, in the day in society we are in now, literally anything can offend the wrong person. Like you could say something as banter to your mates and you're going to be getting in trouble because someone's going to be like, no, you can't say that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's that sort of thing.
I get what you're saying, innit? But I think it's a little bit harsh.
Yeah.
Like what he done was not right. Obviously, I'm not condemning it.
No, of course not.
It is it is one of them things. Yeah, that I'm questioning. Are they going too far with what he's got to do?
But I think with the whole thing with the Nets going on, I think they're just trying to keep everyone happy because right now it's going to rubbish. I know KD wants Simmons gone already. There's just real unrest in that team, and I think the issue you're going to have now is Kyrie gone as well. KD's literally left to himself again. And KD, I can see himself pushing out and being fuming and just wanting to go. But
I mean, Jaylen Brown, I've just seen, has come out and defended Kyrie Irving to Nike.
Defended him.
So they went. So when
obviously, I know they've suspended his contract.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And Jaylen Brown went. Since when did Nike care about ethics? Which is very true.
Well, they had the whole Colin Kaepernick thing, didn't they? With the NFL? I know.
And there's a load of different things that.
Yeah.
He messed up in a bad way, and it was a very bad way he messed up.
Yeah.
However, what is going on with everyone looks at Kyrie as a guy that is very controversial.
Yeah.
Obviously last year with COVID, not playing a lot.
Yeah.
And now this year with this, and there's always year there's something.
He's ruining his legacy a little bit. I think the whole thing last year, we said about this last year, didn't we? Said like, oh, it's a bit like just play. Obviously, I know he has this thing against anti-vaccinations and all that kind of stuff, but there's a point where you've got to think, you know what, hold my tongue, say it all when you've finished your career, because you're only an NBA player for, I know LeBron's on 20 seasons, but do you know what I'm saying? You're only for a certain amount of time.
I mean, Jack said it right, I think that there goes his top 100.
Wasn't it Hall of Fame? I heard
like
something.
NBA, obviously now it's NBA top 75.
Yeah.
But probably when they do it next, it'll be top 100. It'll be 100 years.
I think he'll be kicked out of it.
I don't think he'll be a part of it now because of this. And it's harsh, but you can't do that, obviously. However, I think there's things that Kyrie does that is never seen as much.
Yeah.
So obviously you get all the big headlines of.
Yeah, but you have to remember this. In this world, it's literally, you do something good, you'll get a little bit of PR. Yeah. You do something bad, you are literally in the bin.
Like what's it? It was like he's donated over $2.5 million to charities and things.
So you don't hear about that.
Things, no, there isn't.
Hear about that,
and that's the thing. Like you won't hear about them. But one controversial thing, which is very bad, and it's not. I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? You've got to be very careful how we discuss this topic. You know what I mean?
We're just waffling, we're just getting it all out in there.
But it's about, like, it comes out as top headline of the day.
Yeah.
And it won't go away for a couple of weeks until something controversial somewhere else happens. Yeah, exactly. Whether it's still be in Brooklyn or Boston. Who knows?
Yeah, you're not
You know what I mean? It could be anywhere in America. But I think it is a pain for the Nets now because Jack Vaughn's now got to think, right, I've just
coming into a new team. He's now thinking, I've got Kyrie, I've got somewhere to start. And he's just got KD. He's got someone that doesn't want to shoot.
Yeah, and Ben Simmons. You've got. Is it time to shop him already?
Well, I saw a lot of stuff on NBA Trade Center. That's where we get a lot of our information.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. But it was saying a lot about. There was something on there about Ben Simmons and KD already not like getting on, and there's a thing where KD already wants him gone or he'll go.
Yeah, I mean...
Obviously, I don't know how true that is, but when there's stuff like that being put anywhere, you sort of got to be, like, mad. Like, surely it's got to be some truth to it.
But, yeah, the thing is, it's just one of them things that is like, it's just another issue for Brooklyn. Because it's not like... I mean, they're not playing well at all.
Yeah, Brooklyn...
But it's now a thing that's... Okay, they're not playing well alongside with the controversy, which is happening every year at the moment.
It's just adding
it is affecting them massively.
Well, this is the thing. I feel like with the whole thing, as soon as Harden and KD turned up, Brooklyn's gone from a not very a big club to being one of the biggest clubs in the NBA.
Exactly.
But a club with all shout and no bark.
Yeah, well, the thing is as well is, so Steve Nash come out the other day, I don't know if you saw this, about Kyrie Irving, and said in one game, Steve Nash called for a play 10 times. On 10 different runs.
Well, and Kyrie ignored it.
And Kyrie ignored it every time. And that's that same game when he went to the GM after and went, I can't get anything out of these players.
Yeah.
So
well, he's been there for 2 years and obviously they've had enough of him probably, that's what it is.
And clear, like I'm guessing then Kyrie was a major part of that.
Well, he's a big name.
Is it?
Yeah, of course.
Is it time that instead of we look at Ben Simmons as the scapegoat or KD winning out, that Kyrie's actually more of a bigger issue than any of them.
Kyrie could be the issue
because you got to think he's been last year.
He performs. He gets the points and all the boards and all this. Not boards.
When he can play.
Yes, I know this, but you look at Ben Simmons come in. What the fuck does he do?
I know, but look, what I'm saying is when he can play, probably a great player.
Yeah,
there's no doubt in my mind, great player. However, you can only get that 40 games a season.
Yeah, you don't want that. It's like Kawhi Leonard. You get 57 games. Kawhi Leonard has averaged 56 games in the last 5 seasons since the Raptors won. In that season that the Raptors won, he played 50-something games.
But, however...
He is quality, I'll be
quiet. There's quality, but there's also... You got to think he was out for a year.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, of course.
So there's 82 games gone there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But... He's playing, what's it? I read it. It's like he's now the first part-time NBA player.
Yeah, so that's what I'm training on the way here.
You know what I mean? He's
I mean, if you could be a part-time NBA player and get fucking paid $80 million a year, I'm
I can shoot a bucket once in a while.
I'll break my ankle. You got a dodgy ankle right now, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. No, but I do think that everyone's focusing on Ben Simmons and KD and their controversial outputs of I want to leave and I want this. Fair enough, you probably do. However, is it Kyrie that's the issue?
Yeah.
Or should Brooklyn go, you know what, fuck it.
Rebuild.
We will scrap the whole lot. It didn't work.
Yeah.
Sad times, obviously.
Yeah, but that's a big hit to take.
It's a massive hit.
To get rid of KD, they want money. They want money, bruv. They're not going to take it. They're not going to take a dip on KD because then they won't be able to buy anyone.
Yeah, but what you're going to do is, if you're going to scrap the whole thing, you scrap the whole thing.
Yeah, but they've surrendered first round picks for the next couple of years. Like they're going to be sitting around thinking, just thinking.
That's what I'm saying. You shop KD and Ben Simmons and Kyrie, right? And you get say 4 first round picks for Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
6 for
Oh,
KD,
of course, yeah.
and 4 for Kyrie.
You've got a young team. You can do what the Houston are trying to do.
Exactly.
Obviously, you've got fucking Houston.
No, but you got OKC, you got Houston, you got Orlando. They're all bringing in now. Because you watch, in a couple of years' time, them 3 teams will probably be at the top.
Well, look at the Lakers. The Lakers jumped off straight away. The old doesn't work, young works right now. That needs to just do that.
Exactly. But the thing is, the Lakers, even if they tank this year, I completely forgot, if where you're going at the moment, they've got first pick. 2-9, mate. They're actually the same. They have the same amount of win-losses as Houston. Just putting that out there.
Houston's 2-10.
Is it 2-10 now? Oh, yeah, they lost last night, didn't they? But what I'm saying is... even if the Lakers somehow got the first round pick, do you know where that pick could go?
It goes to Pelicans, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So Victor and Zion. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
I think we spoke about this before, didn't we? Though?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
But that's the thing, like... I'm not saying they do it this year, the Nets, that they tank it all this year.
Yeah.
Maybe the next year.
You say that forcibly tanking. It doesn't. I don't think they're going to be forcing it, mate. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you've got to look at like Utah have done the complete and utter opposite.
I know, mate. Honestly,
we're going. No, this ain't going to work. They're just getting picks and picks and picks, and it's fair enough. And now all of a sudden they're going
top of the West, aren't they?
Yeah, they're top of the West, 7-2 or whatever, 8-2. Sitting there going, right, that weren't meant to happen.
I know. Couldn't believe it. What Bucks are 10-1. Suns are doing just behind them again, like last year.
But the struggling story is Golden State.
The Warriors,
last year's champions.
God, you said about their centre that needs to go.
Is it time James Wiseman goes? Well, he's a young kid, isn't he?
Well, you said that he's at the point where he's young enough that you can still get some decent.
You can get value off of him.
Yeah.
You can get a good value out of him.
Indeed, yeah.
And if you get him gone, then surely it would mean that if you get him gone, you can bring in a more experienced. I'm not saying a starter.
No, but something of his calibre, maybe just a little bit more experience, though.
Yeah, someone that's maybe a starter for a lower team.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying, like, I don't know. I'm trying to think who.
Yeah.
But someone that is a solid centre.
I know this is a long shot. We're speaking out Embiid and his title charge, and
this should be his so much though for him.
Yeah, I know, but there's also a point of you put him in a team with Draymond and all these other people. I think you then do bits.
It's an unstoppable force.
But that's the thing. I think you're going to see this season. See what you drop in the comments what you think of this. But I think that after this year, Embiid needs to go ring chasing because he's 30 now.
Yeah, he does.
He needs to drop Philly.
He needs to start going to look for a ring.
Yeah.
Whether that still be with Philly and they actually give him the help. But he's got the help. I don't get it. Harden's actually probably playing one of the best seasons I've seen him play.
Evidently, it's not working though.
And clearly, it's not. I don't get what's going on. But who knows? Going back to Golden State though. Yeah. James Wiseman is probably a good player to shop right now.
Yeah.
Get him gone. I mean, I'm not worried in it because they'll probably reach the play-in, probably the playoffs. Yeah. They'll kick on.
Well, with the likes of Steph Curry, you should be able to do
exactly. I mean, Clay and Jordan Poole are shooting crap at the moment. Yeah, but they'll pick that up.
I'll give you some stats for you. Jordan Poole, 40.6 field goal percentage.
Yeah.
From 50%. Klay Thompson, 36% field goal percentage. That is awful. 47% from 3-point.
Yeah, I mean, the 3-point line isn't that bad.
The Splash Brothers, that should be better.
I know. Give it time and they'll be fine.
Yeah,
but they will be fine.
Yeah, but then even then, you're saying about the shooting numbers haven't been great. You got to look at the what's it called? The personal fouls. That's averaging 24 a game.
Yeah,
that is the most in the NBA. Like that's
they got. I don't know what's going on there.
The blocks per game, they're only getting in 4 a game.
Yeah,
25th in the NBA. I'm just
I mean, the defense is the questionable bit at the moment.
Turnovers, 17 a game basically. 26th in the NBA. Rebounds, 41 in a game. 23rd in the NBA. Steals, 7.3. 20th in the NBA. That's for someone that's just won a title and a chip. I don't understand how you can go from being that dominant to being like that.
Is it the fallout from the Paul Draymond Green thing?
Surely not.
I don't think it would be,
because they were playing well together. I watched a few games at the beginning of the season. I thought, you know what, that seems like it's brushed under the carpet. It's one of those things where add a scrap, fine, but
it's done.
Evidently, fucking not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think you look at it, and they will be fine. Let's be real here. you've got Steph Curry, the best three-point shooter of all time.
Yeah.
You've got Clay, who will find his form again.
Yeah.
Draymond will do Draymond. They'll start getting blocks and stuff, and they will start to improve defensively. I wouldn't be worried yet. Yeah. If we're halfway through the season, they're still like this, you're starting to worry a little bit. Yeah. It's only the 8th of the way through. You know what I mean? We're not even
8th of the way through. Nice fractions there, Cameron. I like that.
Thank you.
That was nice. Though.
It's not even a quarter through yet. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
I know
not, we're looking at a team at the moment that they've got such high expectations because of last year.
Yeah, but you should keep those expectations.
Yeah, they've got but them expectations, because they've won, how many is it? 4 out of 5 now.
Yeah, they're doing bits. It's like 4 out of 6, something like that.
4 out of 6. You know what I mean? It's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've set that bar that high.
Yeah, but you got to keep to it.
I know you've got to keep to it.
Well, it's the thing of replenishing. You speak very well about getting in some new centres, sort this thing out. It's the whole thing of replenishing that team so it stays competitive. They've managed to do that by they got rid of KD and still stayed competitive.
Yeah,
but now I think you're seeing the fallout of the age. I think that's more what it is.
Well, you got to think most of that team is from picks.
Yeah.
None of that team.
Steph has been there his whole career, isn't he?
Exactly. Most of them have been from picks. So they've stuck with a team that they drafted and they knew that would improve, and they had a tight bond with each other, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And it's worked now. But now you're starting to see the end of it.
Yeah.
And this is where they start to fall off a little bit. Do I think they're going to win it this year? No. The Bucks are looking insane.
Oh, that's the thing. I generally think it's going to be the Suns. To be fair, we say that. The Trailblazers, 9-3 right now.
It's
beat the Pelicans last week.
It's
night.
Dame's support, bro.
Who's he got
Dame
now?
has finally got support now, right? It was like they played someone earlier in the week, and I can't remember who it was.
They beat the Pelicans 106-95.
No, it was another buzzer beater. It was Josh Hart buzzer beater. Again,
I'm trying to think who it was.
But the thing is, right? They've now got Dame has support now.
Yeah.
So it's not you're looking at a last clutch shot, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're looking at okay, it's got to go to Dame.
Yeah.
When it doesn't, all it has to do.
And it still work though.
All it has to do now, you've got Josh Hart who can shoot.
Yeah.
Jeremy Grant who looks like he's a new man.
See the thing that's the thing. It was all going through Dame for so many years, and now suddenly it's all been spread out.
And I think Dame's you can show Dame's appreciate it because now he doesn't have
so much
rely.
Pressure. He can bring back his old game.
Exactly. He's still sinking lows over threes and
He's
stuff.
never not going to not do that.
He's still going to hit a buzzer beater.
Yeah, of course he is.
But he's got that support now that make Portland a little bit scary.
Yeah, Jeremy Grant had a fucking great game last night. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. But then to be fair, Zion, 29 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists.
Mate, Zion, I don't know if
he's doing.
Zion for most.
I know we lost, but he's carrying the Pelicans a little bit here.
Of course he is. But it's one of them ones that I think Portland have a very good, solid group.
But also Damian Lillard is out.
Yeah, but I don't think for that long.
No, it's not. I don't think it is.
I don't think
but he's averaging 29 points a game, basically.
Yeah, it's not worrying me that he's out.
No,
because even he's just been rested. That's all he's been doing, mate. He's just been rested.
Oh, it's all right then. I just saw injury report out, and I was like, oh, hello.
No, he's just been rested. But that's the thing. Like, they've now got players that can come in and be like, okay, Anthony Simons.
Yeah.
Right, comes in at the point, does well.
Yeah.
All right, Josh Hart, solid. Jeremy Grant, solid. Yeah. Justice Winslow, solid.
Yeah.
Nurkic had a rest, but it's a solid centre.
Yeah, but you know who it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's players.
You know what you're getting with Nurkic, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's players that are so solid.
Yeah.
It's a very underrated group.
You can give someone a time off and it feels like they can still get a W. When
they still can give a game and things. And because you haven't got all these big people in there, like KD or Kyrie or...
It works well.
Or LeBron. It's not...
Sorry to pick on the big teams, but everyone's called as the drama.
Yeah, but it's no big ego. Yeah. It's just Portland are flying under the radar and they're going, you know what, we've got a great team.
So we judged Lillard for his taking, obviously, that contract last year, didn't we? Was it 4 years and stupid money? Yeah. Saying, you're never going to win anything. But to be fair...
They're looking good.
They're really quiet.
They're looking good. But yeah. So
it's a nice surprise to see a team like Trailblazers, because obviously they were holding on to like play-ins and that kind of stuff, and it's quite nice to see them up there. Obviously, I know it's early on, but
yeah,
it's nice to see a little bit of a surprise team like every year. Like we had Chicago suddenly pull through last year. It's quite nice to have a little.
Yeah, I mean, So just finally, we'll go back to Embiid quickly.
Go on, yeah, let's get this out.
Right, okay. So what do you think happens next year? Does he go?
I think it depends on the run. If he has a run, I think he stays.
But where's a good enough run for him?
I think you've got to go at least conference finals.
Fair enough. I reckon they could do that.
No, but even then, I don't think that's enough. Pardon me, I'm a bit ill. But no, Embiid is. He needs. I say conference finals. I think he does need a finals performance.
He probably does. But then my question is, who's gonna give that trade value?
Golden State.
But they've got to put so much in that I don't think it's going to work.
But I feel like if they're a chip-winning team, I feel like they take the hit. I know it's a big statement, but I'd love to see a super team, and I feel like that would be a flipping super team and a half.
Yeah, of course it will. But it depends what you give up.
Yeah, I know.
Because you could give up. So you'd need to. Because for Philly, he's basically untouchable.
Yeah.
The man is literally untouchable. Does it mean that he now goes? I don't know where he goes. This is the thing.
There's nowhere really in the NBA that sort of really works for him.
It's not that. It's not where it works for him. It's who has the trade value.
The Nets.
Do they?
Bring KD to Philly and take him.
Jesus Christ! Could you imagine?
Harden would be fuming.
I think Harden would want to. I think Harden would say he's going the next day as well.
Yeah, no, he would.
Does he stay? He could stay in Philly.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the team there.
Yeah, but I think someone of his caliber, obviously been up for MVP so many times, just hasn't won it. I feel actually, you know what? I'll make this statement. I think if he wins MVP this year, he stays because it's an accolade for himself. I feel like if he doesn't win MVP, he'll want to go somewhere that can give him MVP.
I think he can do MVP at Philly. He can do MVP at Philly because.
But why hasn't he done it yet?
We should.
Close.
Personally,
yeah.
I think he should have won it last year.
No, I think he should have. Was it Jokic the one last year?
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Yeah.
I don't think Jokic should have won it. Like, I think Embiid should have won it. There is nothing in my mind that doesn't mean he can do it. He can't do it for because he can.
No, he can. Of course he can.
He can easily get MVP. And obviously, when Jokic got announced, there was a lot of controversy. Did Jokic deserve it? Yeah. Should it be Embiid? No. And everyone was going heads and tails between it. But I think if he stays there, give it time.
Yeah, 100%.
He might make a conference. He might make a finals. But it depends how long he wants to wait. If he waits 2 years, it might come through.
I generally think this is hit or miss for him. How long has he been at Philly now?
God knows.
Exactly.
Been there for ages.
He wasn't drafted there, was he?
I don't think so.
But no, that's the thing. He's 30 now. That's what that makes it like his 9th season in the NBA.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's at this point where you go ring chasing. That's what Harden's doing right now. He went from Nets to here.
He was drafted.
He was drafted. I was thinking that.
So he's been there since 2014.
Bloody hell.
So
yes, eighth year in the NBA.
Yeah, 8th year. All at Philly.
And not done
has
really
5
anything.
NBA All-Stars, 4 All-NBA second teams, 3 NBA All-Defensive second teams, NBA scoring champion in last year.
Yeah, of course he was, yeah.
NBA All-Rookie first team.
Yeah.
And then just a couple of other things like all teams.
See, this is the thing. If he retires to that sort of career with maybe a couple more All-Star appearances,
which he will,
is that a fail?
He'll have, I reckon, by the time he's 28, right?
Yeah.
By the time he retires...
So he's not as old as I thought he was. I'll take that back then.
So he's 28, right? So by the time he retires, I reckon he will be... I reckon he'll have 10 All-Stars.
Yeah.
2 MVPs. Another scoring.
That's a bloody big conversation.
It is.
When you've got Giannis in his prime as well.
Yeah, but I think Giannis is... It's hard to say whether he'll get a ring. Because...
Well, of course it is. We look at Allen Iverson, one of the best players ever, didn't win a ring.
No, I know, but this is the thing. It's one of them ones that I'm thinking, does he win one or not?
I think, personally, you ask him, I bet he takes MVP over ring.
I think he does.
I don't know him like that, but I feel like...
I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Personal accolade, surely.
I mean, it'll be nowhere near Shaq's level, let's be real.
Oh, yeah,
of course not.
Are you silly?
No, I'm joking.
Shaq's got a whole hand to say why he's
I know,
just on that.
But he could be very well high regarded in the centre role.
Oh yeah, no, I think he is anyway. I think he is anyway high regarded. Obviously, he was not there's a level between Shaq and himself, and I feel like
I think you have
MVP and that would help it. I don't know.
You have Kareem and you have Shaq. It's like your two.
Indeed, yeah.
And then there's a massive gap, and then it's like your Embiid, your Jokic, your Rodman, all them players.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That you're looking at going, okay.
Yeah,
they're good. They're very good.
Just not,
but they're not like that.
They're not
top
they're
tier
not that
level.
level where you think bloody.
No,
yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I don't know. Does he go? I mean, if he stays at Philly for his whole career, it's like a loyal thing in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, finally, actually, me and Jack had a conversation the other day. I forgot to ask you about this. We'll ask you on here.
I love it.
Right. So we were chatting about Luca.
Yeah.
Right. No. This isn't like bias or anything.
Yeah.
So we were chatting about him being like one of the best to play.
Oh, he's fantastic.
And we've said, like, because like some of the stuff he's doing at the moment is a joke.
Yeah, but he's not getting recognition for it though. They're not winning.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up. Okay. No, but we said, right, stays at Dallas.
Yeah.
Doesn't top 10 player of all time.
Yes, but without a ring.
Hang on.
Okay.
Goes to a team, wins a ring, top 5.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Oh, 100%. I was watching him. He played in the Memphis game. I know this was a while back, but honestly, some of the stuff he was doing, he's 6 foot, whatever the fuck.
6'6", 7".
6 foot. The way he moves the ball was ridiculous. I was watching him and Jar, two of the most probably skillful players in the NBA, and I'm just there like, how are you moving like that? Even now, if he retired right now, I'd still regard him as up in the top 100 NBA players. Yeah. Just for what just the skill level that he possesses.
That's what I'm saying. I said unless, but then we had the conversation of if he stays at Dallas, does like a Dirk, wins it.
Yeah, see, that would be goated.
Does that then put him top 5, or does that put him still 10?
Actually, yeah. Let me retract what I said about if he goes to another team, top 5. I think it's the other way around. Top 10 if he goes somewhere else and wins rings, because it shows that he's had to sacrifice the whole thing with Dallas. If he stays at Dallas and gets a ring,
yeah,
that is sick because you've brought it back for your home team, as you will say. I know he's from Europe.
Yeah.
That would just be so huge for Dallas and all that kind of stuff. I think it would give you very much Dirk love.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
I mean, if he goes at Dallas, obviously, but I understand why he'd go.
Yeah, you know, I don't think he's. What is he? 24. I don't think he's that.
He's not. I don't think he's worried yet about leaving.
No, he's
I'm
not
saying he's going to leave because he's not.
You have to change your jersey after that, mate.
Oh, don't. But yeah, no. I think. Speaking of jerseys,
I think. So who should we're going to do the City jersey being released, and let's just get them up. We're going to have a little. I'll get them up on the screen for everyone watching on YouTube, Spotify. I'll just put a link in the things so you can look at them. But no, let's start off. Charlotte Hornets. Whoever your PR team is, whoever's doing your designing, needs to just lose their job. It literally says, it says clit. CLT, it just looks like clit. What?
Is that the right one?
Let me have a look. Let me give you this one. No, we'll hold that one. Shit. No, so right now, Charlotte Hornets, they've got my worst shirt already. Not because actually the design's really nice, but...
That's why I get them up. I'll just get them up an extra comment.
Yeah, Charlotte Hornets right now, honestly, what is going on? Like, the design's nice, but the CLT is, as you'll see on the link that I'll show you, CLT is awful, and the green goes nicely. It's like a greeny blue. That's quite nice, but
yeah, it is questionable, isn't it? It is very questionable.
It's like they've been signed by Pornhub or something like that.
Yeah. Right. So yeah,
let's do our top 3. I think right now, what's catching my eye? I always like the Miami kit. The Miami City kit is always my favourite.
Miami's very nice. It always has been. The little Miami logos.
Have you seen the Washington one though? The pink. I'm liking the pink.
Yeah, I don't mind it. The one that I like a lot is Boston's.
Where is it? Oh yeah, I like that with the stars.
5 stars.
Yeah, that's nice.
Bill Russell and everything, and I actually really like that quite a lot.
That's classy.
Yeah, it's really nice. I think. I'll be honest. I'm going to throw one out there for worst kit.
Go on.
Detroit's.
Where is it?
I don't really like Detroit's.
No, I agree. Yeah. Oh. Just a bit bait. It literally looks like a BTEC Celtics kit.
It looks like a Bucks and Celtics kit. Yeah. Just basic, really basic.
Buxton Celtics.
Huh?
Buxton Celtics.
No, Bucks and Celtics. Oh yeah. But yeah, The Spurs one's actually quite nice.
I was
like
seeing
a bit of splash of colour.
I'm confused where the colours come from, but I like it.
Yeah, so do I.
That's nothing. I feel like these kits are always like about showing off, and I feel like the Lakers one doesn't really do. Like last year, they had a purple one, didn't they? That was really nice.
That was really nice.
Whereas this year looks like just throwing it in the bin. Same with the Clippers as well. Not
Same
great.
With Denver as well.
Yeah, Denver sort of given up a little bit. Milwaukee's is strange. It's looking at the sides giving me, Nigeria, the football kit there a couple of years ago, the pattern. It looks like that.
The one that I'm looking at as well is that Golden State's there.
Yeah.
I have no clue. It looks like a rose in it or something. It looks really weird, but
something different, isn't it? No, I give him my top three. It's gonna go. The third one's gonna be Washington because I like pink. I don't know why. It just looks good. Yeah. Miami's got to be second. And to be honest, now that you say it, I actually do I like the Memphis kit. Have you seen the Memphis kit? It's quite classic, but I like the big logo on it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
It's quite cool.
So my top three.
Go for it.
Actually, I'll give a top four.
Go on.
So my fourth one would be the Celtics one because I like the touch. I like
Bill Russell.
I like the nice touch on it. I'd go third.
Yeah.
I would go for the Spurs kit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fairs.
My second one is probably Phoenix's kit.
Phoenix's?
I don't mind Phoenix. I think it's actually all right to be honest.
To be fair,
I like the big logo in the middle.
No, I know you with the little stripe as well, yeah.
And then number one, I'm going to have to go for Miami. I just like it's clean. It's nice and clean.
It's the thing where they put all their different letters in different things. It's clean.
Do you remember as a kid when you used to get like the the Argos like book and you used to like cut all the stuff out you wanted for like Christmas and stuff? Yeah. Looks like that. And
that's got collage. That's a little collage thing. Yeah.
It's really nice. And but yeah, like I said, I mean Warriors is a bit confusing. But the thing is, right, some of them look very questionable. Some of them might be nice, some of them might be crap.
I mean the worst ones I've got here, I'm gonna say Toronto and Charlotte. Toronto's really basic and just a bit and then Charlotte obviously just for that marketing just isn't great.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My worst three, I think, is probably Detroit.
Yeah.
Orlando.
Yeah.
And then Charlotte.
No.
It's a very questionable.
It's the fact that they've probably not looked at it. Obviously, I guess it depends what country you live in.
But then how are you gonna like?
That's the first thing I saw. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, "What is going on here?" They've not thought. Nike has not thought that through at all. No, Jordan.
The thing is, right, is like with the Memphis one. Obviously, they've just put Memphis on it.
Yeah, I think it's so classic. Bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But instead of abbreviating Charlotte, you should just put Charlotte, but in like a rainbow thing on the chest, like Memphis have done in a sense.
Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of the others, it's Houston looks standard.
Yeah.
Phoenix looks okay. Pelicans looks weird.
Yeah, the Lakers and the Clippers, as I said, just done it. I've tried. Denver, all right. Dallas is a strange one because I don't think green and blue goes together. I know this has nothing to do with basketball, but I just don't think it goes together at all.
So I've got two that look really weird.
Go for it, bro.
We got Brooklyn's.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn looks like it's from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like the graffiti style, etc., etc. It's really nice. And then Phillies.
Yeah.
Which is it says brotherly love on. Very very questionable. But okay, you do you, I guess. But yeah,
I'm in love for Embiid and Harden, man. I love it. It's beautiful.
But yeah, no.
Drop what you think about the kits and the thing. Well, make sure I put a link to that on our Spotify and our YouTube. Put them down in the comments. Whoever has the best three, we might give a little comment, a little shout out on the next podcast.
And also,
go on.
The question. I think we need to do a little segment.
Go on.
I've had a little segment.
Go on. I like this. Go on.
Right. Question of the week.
Oh, I like that.
For a little chat.
Go on.
Right. Do you think Embiid is a top 5 centre?
That's a good start off for the segment. Yeah. I like that.
Right, that's the question for this week.
Repeat it. Go on, repeat it.
So is Embiid a top 5 centre of all time?
Okay, we're not going to answer. We'll answer that in the next podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Right. That's a good question. Everyone, drop down in the comments. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
See you later.